There are so many strange things around me going on that I don't even know where to start. About 20 minutes ago, I started to make a podcast, but I had to stop it. I was at a window, and whenever I start to do a podcast, like now, weird noise campaigns start or something, you know, starts to, go between the things that I have to do. So suddenly, a car was in front of the house, and I was at the window, like I said, and the guy would look at me like he was not human, like a normal person, a real person would not even, you know, recognize that you're talking about important stuff and then just show up in front of your house and make you understand that you are being watched or under surveillance by non-human creatures with a human appearance. But stuff like that cannot happen, uh, in the case of a human person, because these are holographic people and they are used by the underworld. So whenever you do something that's really positive, not just positive, something that has the potential to change this evil world on a positive level, these people will target you, because the more positive you are, the more the dark side will target you. So if you are evil, if you really are bad and really do terrible things, nobody will, get in your way, because you are just like everyone else or most other people. And I understand that there are different levels of evilness, and you have the classical bully that's pushing other people around, like the boss, or someone at school or at a job when you're older, or trolls, haters on YouTube, or someone could spread lies about you, misinformations or whatever. um, all of that has a lot of potential to multiply even more evilness, and um, create a very dark energy around you, even if you have nothing to do with dark energy. And so these people target you if you are really positive, not just positive, if you are like the opposite of the underworld. So I don't want to say that I see it on a level of angels and demons, but sometimes you really could see it like that, because as an example, in all of my podcast videos, if you listen to them, you will understand that I talk a lot about the real world and how fake everything is, but everyone else is like totally into it. Like, the girls just want fake guys with a lot of money, and then they say that's a real man. And of course, that's not a real man, it's just the money. And therefore, you could say that all the girls are, parasitic in nature. But of course, you cannot talk like that, because this would be, again, something like, against a gender or something like that. And it is like these people are a host for something else. And that's another topic I talked about a long time ago. This word is very complicated, but let me explain that. Females are, for the most part, used by very parasitic creatures. They don't have a body, so they use the female body to reproduce. And the females will only, for the most part, only search or target guys that have money, but don't have a big potential to change this matrix into something positive. And that's what you can see everywhere. So many girls, they have partners or ex-partners, like criminals, dangerous people, and a leader, a boss of a gang, and, stuff like that, because they think this is cool, powerful, and a good thing to do. So the female mind is totally upside down if you see it like that. But of course, I'm not here to say that. I understand the background situation. The female mind is used by parasitic creatures. They are not really creatures. I would say creatures, that's something that has a body, like something that's almost human or animal. But these beings or entities, however you want to call them, they are alive, they are very clever, very smart, and they use the body of someone else, but they don't have a real body themselves. So that's how it works. In my videos, in my podcast videos on YouTube, I always try to keep it very simple. I don't want to sound crazy or something like that, so I cannot go into the deeper levels of talking about the deeper shadow of reality. But in this case, in this video here, I can go a little bit deeper because I don't even care anymore about, you know, creating the impression, that I'm not going into a spectrum of understanding that's not promoted by the official worldview or something like that. Um, there is so much more, and this official world is only promoting the things that you find at Wikipedia. Like there are many people that are smart and everything, and they use Wikipedia and they think they learned something. But I can say that everything you find at Wikipedia was written by a person, and all these people that write information or knowledge, they are also under the influence of these entities and beings. So inside of this orchestrated, simulated world, all of the things that you find at Wikipedia, all these great official explanations of the world, they are very true. But outside of this reality spectrum, the explanations on Wikipedia, they make no sense at all. What you can find about quantum mechanics is for the most part very mathematical at Wikipedia. The truth is that the quantum field is not very mathematical. It has to do with other things, and it is more about the synchronization of different streams, and they build up the timelines and the parallel universes, and everyone is like 7 to 8 times jumping into a different quantum stream and then out again and jumping into another quantum stream. It's like you're shaping your own quantum stream by fusing with another quantum stream, and then you're not someone else, but it's like a big soup. So every quantum field has different potential, and that's also the reason why you can say thoughts create your reality. Of course, that's not really true, because thoughts are just always just part of your own synchronization with the quantum field and all the things that are part of it, all the content of others and so on. But if you would really go through all quantum fields, you would make the experience that you are everyone else. But, these are the things that you only will experience as a person without a real body. And it has nothing to do with the world of humans. And there are even technologies that can detect different quantum streams, but they are used by secret organizations. It's more like these secret organizations are not really part of the government or something like that. They go beyond all these things. And the problem is that this world here is so fake, so scripted that a real person uh, is a problem or seen as a problem. And there are things going on that nobody knows about, and they are terrible. Um, People like to talk about clones and stuff like that in our times, but when I talk about a global replacement of people, I talk about a slow replacement, because every atom can be replaced very slow, and by time the body is changed, and then um, the body can be turned into a host or a walk-in, and then something can be downloaded that's imitating your own memory, and then the exchange or the replacement of the mind itself can also be processed. And then other people would say, oh, this person suddenly is very different. What is wrong with this person? It's not anymore the same person. And stuff like that happens in the higher levels of society structures, like the elite and stuff like that. All these people are replaced many times in different versions. You can replace people on synthetic level or organic level. Um, it's not like you push a button and then the people do what you want. It's more like artificial intelligence is used, and they can recognize the memory and also the modified memory of a person. And when I say that, I talk about detecting devices. So these devices can detect the memory of a person. They can figure out if it's a real memory or if it's a downloaded memory. And especially at night when most people sleep, there are technologies in the sky, and they also can detect who is active. And you know, the real people are also active at night, even when they sleep and have dreams. But the synthetic people or the organic replacements, um, they are not even at daytime really active. So they can talk, they can jump around, you know, they can be a star at a movie scene or whatever. They look like normal people for the most part, but they don't have a real internal activity. They just simulate it. Um, for the most part, fake people or synthetic people or clone people, um, they will look more beautiful, because if you want to, if you really want to create a synthetic person, a fake person, a simulated person, you want to make sure that the person is attractive and making a lot of sense for, being visible for many other people. So they want that these people are popular, so they make them very attractive, the guys and the females, and that's how you can detect them also. While real people, for the most part, not all of them, but for the most part, you really can say that real people are not that attractive. So but it's also the behavior, and a lot more. So you can see it also when you uh, observe the eyes. Everything about them seems to be new, like they exist since yesterday, and real people don't look like that. So there's a lot of weird stuff going on. There's also, people talked about it. They had insight, knowledge, experiences, but everything is deleted on internet.